Ethan caught the last bus of the night, the one that only ran when the streets were empty and the sky felt heavier than usual. He sat near the back, clutching his backpack, listening to the hum of the engine. There were only 3 other passengers, an old man staring out the window, a woman holding a sleeping baby, and a tall figure sitting in the very last row, head down, unmoving. Ethan didn't remember the tall figure getting on. He brushed it off. The bus rolled through the outskirts of town, past shuttered shops and flickering street lamps. Every time they passed under a light, Ethan looked at the tall passenger. He was always leaning forward a bit more, like he was slowly inching closer. The bus driver suddenly spoke through the crackling intercom, voice strangely flat. "Do not look at the passenger in the back row." Ethan's stomach twisted. The woman with the baby looked confused. "Why, is something wrong?" The driver didn't answer. The old man turned pale, gripping the pole beside him like it was the only solid thing left in the world. Another announcement buzzed. "Keep your eyes forward. Whatever you hear, do not turn around." The bus kept moving, but the temperature dropped sharply. Ethan could see his own breath. And then footsteps. Soft, slow, dragging footsteps coming up the aisle. The woman bit her lip to keep from screaming. The baby stirred, whimpered, then went silent. Dead silent. Ethan squeezed his eyes shut, fighting the urge to turn. But the sound came closer, stopping right behind him. He felt cold air brushing his neck, like something was leaning over his shoulder. Then a voice, dry, whispery, wrong, spoke inches from his ear. "Why aren't you looking at me, Ethan?" His heart stopped. He had never told anyone his name on the bus. The lights flickered violently. Someone screamed. Maybe the old man, maybe the woman. Ethan didn't know. He was frozen in place. The bus lurched to a stop. "Everyone out!" the driver shouted. Ethan bolted for the door with the others, not daring to glance back. They stumbled into an empty road. When Ethan finally turned toward the bus, the windows were black, impossible to see through. The driver slammed the door shut and sped off, bending the speed limit, disappearing into the dark. The old man collapsed to the ground, shaking. The woman sobbed, clutching her baby. Ethan tried to catch his breath. "What was that thing?" the old man whispered, voice cracking. "That wasn't a passenger." He pointed down the road. "It follows the last person who looks at it." Ethan blinked. "But I didn't look at it." The old man stared at him, horrified. "You did. When you stepped off the bus, it was right behind you." Ethan felt the air shift, cold, familiar, like a presence had returned. A whisper echoed behind him. "Now you've seen me.